Rolling Stone Video, benvenuti a tutti quanti, siamo qui nel quartiere generale dell'Inter, Milano, il quartiere di Porta Nuova, e siamo qui con uno dei calciatori più attesi di questa stagione 2019-2020 in Italia e soprattutto uno dei personaggi più interessanti che negli ultimi anni abbia accolto il nostro pallone. Mr. Romelu Lukaku, it's great to be here with you and thank you so much, welcome to Rolling Stone.
Thank you very much, thank you for having me.
First of all, they said me your Italian is already perfect in just a few weeks, so you have understood everything I said before, I imagine.
Yeah, I understand everything. I can talk a little bit, but my vocabulary is not that great, so I think I'll start doing interviews in about 3 weeks.
Okay, first words you learned in
Buongiorno.
Italian?
Buongiorno, come stai?
Okay, the classical
The
one.
classical one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to talk to you initially about Milan, about your choice, and I would like to ask you if it is only a sports issue, a sports choice, or if it's a choice of life to be here in Milan, in Italy, in Italian football.
Yeah. So, I think it was like a sports decision, first of all, because the club, I think it was the club that I wanted to play for in Italy. Also, the coach as well. I think the coach was really an important decision for me. Also the players, because I knew they had good players. Family-wise, it's good as well to come to Italy because my brother is already here. And I think Italy is also a nice country to be in, and I'm happy to discover a different type of culture because for me it's important to not only to play in different leagues but also to learn different cultures in life. So I'm really happy to be here.
This here Inter claim is not for everyone, and what does it mean for you, for yourself? And I would like to ask you too if also Romelu Lukaku is not for everyone.
Of course, not for everybody, but yeah, for me, I think the slogan fits the club really well, because Inter supporters are really loyal, and it's not a team that that everyone supports. The fans that we have are really loyal fans, and it goes from generation to generation. And it's nice to be in a club where you see, every game we have a lot of fans in the stadium, and it's always the same fans, the same seats. So it's really nice to be in a situation where people really, truly love the club. So I really feel that the slogan fits the club.
Okay. What about that gesture, that bow after your first goal against Lecce in your first match in Italy? What the meaning and what about the hype in San Siro in Milan?
As soon as I came, also before that, when I signed for Inter, a lot of fans were excited for me to come. Like from Instagram, like direct messages. Also, just when I arrived, when I just signed for Inter, when I took the plane from Brussels to come to Milan, there were a lot of fans. And also like in the warming up, like always encouraging me, screaming my name and stuff like that. So for me, that was like a thank you gesture for the support that I had in the last weeks since I've been here.
There is another Inter Milan claim, which is Buu, Brothers Universally United. It's a strong campaign against the racism of the society and the team. What about this issue, and what about being here in Italy, if you are worried about racism in Italy or not?
But I think it's a great initiative from the club, to start that issue. If they want me to help for it, I'll be willing to help. Right now, I don't think I'm not focused on what's happening around me on the pitch. If I hear it, I will address it. But right now, everybody is being nice to me, and I just keep my focus. I just want to keep my focus on the football pitch right now and try to help my team win.
Do you think should a player leave the ground in case of racism during a match?
Yeah, I think you have to leave a statement, of of course, you know, because it's something that you need to address. I mean, also lately in England, you see a lot of issues with players from Chelsea and Manchester United that happened in the last couple of weeks. Something that you need to address because football is international, football is multicultural. So if you really want to attract, you know, a few of the best players in the world, you know, I mean, I think you have to make sure that you receive them with open arms because they are willing as well to adapt to the culture. So I think it's really important to don't discriminate and just appreciate the presence that they bring into the country.
You have underlined such a lot of time your Congolese roots, your origins. Why is so important for you?
Because I'm a proud Congolese. I'm a proud Congolese Belgian man. Okay. I'm really proud of my roots. I'm really proud of where I'm from. You know, I speak my language, my Lingala at home with my mom. Speak it also to my son sometimes. So for me, it's really important for me to keep my roots and not forget where I'm from.
I've just finished the book Congo, which is a great book about the story of your country, and I love it so much.
Thank you.
And is there an historical figure in Congo or maybe in Africa you estimate the most you would like to say to the audience?
Man, if I could have met somebody, it would have been Nelson Mandela for me, for sure. The stuff that he had to go through with apartheid. And presidents I would like to have met from my country back home, Patrice Lumumba, who was assassinated back in the day. Yeah, I would have wanted to meet him and see, you know, what he was fighting for and learn more about him. Yeah.
Okay, we are Rolling Stone, so we could not speak
speak
about rap and speak about your
definitely.
passion in music. You are a producer. You
DJ,
are a rapper. Can we say it?
I DJ for fun sometimes. I have my DJ set in my house in Manchester, but here I have an apartment, so I don't know if. You know, with the neighbors and stuff, I don't know if I can do it. But
if your career can continue.
Yeah, that's the thing. But you know, I have a little DJ set in my mom's house. So now it's at my brother's apartment right now. So yeah, I'll just bring it and you know just mix. And if the neighbors don't come and knock at the door, I'm fine. I'll keep going.
Are you an MC too?
No, I don't.
Never.
I really like the mixing and stuff, the DJing and stuff. I have a friend of mine from Belgium who's called The Color Grey, who is a rapper. He raps, but you know, I asked him if he has some time to teach me how to produce songs, because I think that's for me. That's interesting. I like the beats and the sound. You know, the rapping is nice, but for me, it's all about I like the beats that the producer makes. That's the most interesting.
Can we have a very quick Romelu Lukaku playlist right now? Your favorite artist?
My favorite artist right now?
A short mixtape.
I would say Victory Lap from Nipsey Hussle, yeah. That's a rapper who died in March. He was tragically killed in Los Angeles. I think his album was really meaningful. If you listen to it, it was his first album as well, and he was 33 years old. He was doing a lot for this community in South Central and especially in Crenshaw, where he had a store that you know, everybody that was from his neighborhood, or people sometimes they got out of jail that didn't find a way into society. He would give them a job, and he brought like the whole corner where he used to hang out with his friends. And they had like his clothing store over there, a barber shop, where the place where they sell burgers, and he got tragically killed over there. But when you listen to his album, the way how he talks about how he made himself from nothing to something is quite inspirational, because he beat all the odds. He had so many ups and downs throughout the start of his career, but you know, he's only one of the few rappers that can say he owns everything that he made all his masters, and he was a good entrepreneur, and he was doing something great for his community where he was from. Not a lot of people can say that, so rest in peace. But he was a good man.
Okay, Mr. Jay-Z maybe in your set could appear or not?
Yeah, definitely. He's for me. He's for me the guy. I mean, he's a great mentor, good mentor, good friend of mine. We spoke after my first game. He was really happy for me. I just hope he drops a new project soon, because a lot of rappers brought out new albums in the last 6 or 7 months. I think it's time for him, but I think he's analyzing first how the music industry is going, and then he's gonna come with something hard for sure.
Everyone, when read the news about the collaboration with Lukaku and Jay-Z in Italy, said, "Oh, it's weird. Oh my God!" Could you explain it?
Basically, what he does, he helps me with all the stuff outside of football. Obviously, I have my agent in football, who's Federico Passarello. He helps me with football and everything. But then outside, Jay-Z is like with the marketing stuff and stuff that can help me become a businessman. He helps me with everything. So sometimes we talk about me and him. Our conversations is most about life, and he just give me like little inputs of what I can do better outside the football pitch. But they help me a lot, and I'm really happy to be part of the Rock Nation family.
Is it toughest the rap game or the Italian championship of this year?
Italian championship is hard, man. Italian championship, because to score a goal you have to fight a lot.
Okay, last question. How many balls could you promise to Inter fans?
I don't know. We'll see. I just try to do a celebration next time that people can relate to, and people can say it's my celebration. But the ball's gonna come back for sure.
È arrivata, come dicono gli americani, una grande cosa nel calcio italiano, Mr. Romelu Lukaku. Speriamo di avervelo fatto scoprire un po'. Thank you so much.
Grazie a te.